Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, global markets reporter at Nasdaq. We're coming to you live from CES in Las Vegas, Nevada, and joining me for this segment, we have Chris Brickler. He's the co-founder and CEO of MyndVR. We're going to discuss digital therapeutics and overall predictions about the innovation in this space. Chris, it is great to have you with us. Welcome to Trade Talks.
Thank you so much.
Explain to us, what are digital therapeutics?
Well, digital therapeutics are essentially a digital pill. So if you can imagine a future where content can create meaningful outcome differences in healthcare, that's essentially what we're saying. But they're clinically evidence-backed research, capsules of data, essentially, that combine software, gaming infrastructure, and then ultimately smartphones, tablets, virtual reality headsets. All those are delivery mechanisms to get digital therapeutics to flow down and help people with very serious problems.
Tell us about the Access to Prescription Digital Therapeutics Act of 2022.
Yeah, right. So it's great. We've got a congressional act moving through Congress. It's going to be reintroduced this term. It's called the Access to Prescription Digital Therapeutics Act of 2022. We'll change it to 2023, obviously. But the great thing about that is it's going to fast track things like MyndVR through FDA, through CMS, to get these digital therapeutics on the market faster. They're proving over and over that they can have serious impacts and positive health implications with the aging care, which is what we focus on, right?
So I understand it better. Is it to help people improve their mobility, as an example? Like, what's an example of how you would use digital therapeutics?
Right, so well, to back up just a little bit, we reimagined VR away from this youth-based gaming culture, right? Over to a very meaningful healthcare application. And digital therapeutics really fall into what the capability of the technology can provide. So when we think about older adults, which is who we serve, we think about dementia, we think about Alzheimer's, we think about Parkinson's, we think about recovering from strokes, we think about less mobility as we get older, less cognitive functionality. Well, VR is really stepping up. I mean, this technology is amazing. It's going to have an amazing impact on the infrastructure of healthcare for older adults.
I see you holding a headset, right? So, and you said it's been a boom in recent years. What do you think the future holds for VR? And tell me what this is about. How are older people using it? Right,
so we have a partnership with HTC, one of the world's largest VR companies. We're here at the show, actually, having a lot of fun because we've launched a couple of new glasses, immersive glasses. These are so lightweight. They're under 200 grams, less than a cup of coffee. When you talk about putting virtual reality on a person that might be 85 years old, they love virtual reality, no question about it. It has so many great benefits, but now we've cracked the code on ergonomics with HTC. And that's what we're really excited about, ushering in this new lightweight headset in 2023. Where we use this is in senior homes all over the country, all over the world. And we also provide this to hospice operators. We provide this to any type of setting that cares for older adults. We will provide this solution to them.
It doesn't look quite as intimidating as what you would think of as a VR headset. It looks a little bit more, it just looks like big sunglasses, what it looks like.
That's right.
So how do people learn more about this? Are you establishing new partnerships?
Yeah, we've got some very big partnerships actually underway. So we've got a 3-year partnership with AT&T, where we're providing MyndVR through the AT&T channel to AT&T healthcare customers. That's really great. We also have a partnership with one of the largest contract therapy companies in the United States, a group called Select Rehab. They care for several 100,000 seniors every day for speech therapy, occupational therapy, physical therapy. That group has partnered with MyndVR to usher in a whole new tool to help seniors reach their therapeutic goals faster and more effective.
Why do you think they like using VR as opposed to physical touch or traditional ways of thinking about therapy?
Yeah. Well, the beauty of the medium, right, is that we can take somebody out of their 4 walls of their existence. We can put them into a garden. We can put them into a tool shed. They can do activities. They can, if they're recovering from a stroke, unfortunately, they can learn how to make a cup of coffee. So we could do skills building in VR because it takes somebody out of that 4 walls, but it immerses them and brings them into an environment where it's focused. You've got a captive mind, and we have the opportunity then to train that mind. And that's when it gets really exciting and sort of the neuroscience aspect of it.
Well, what's interesting is, and I know you focus on the older population, but think about therapy for paralysis patients. I mean, that sounds like it kind of ties into that.
That's That's exactly right.
Yeah.
There's a tremendous amount of movement in our industry to help disabled people enjoy life better. Virtual reality is going to be an amazing tool for that, no doubt.
All right, Chris, appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks, and thanks for joining me throughout the day at CES. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.